All right, so here I'm going to quickly show you how to graph data using Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a fantastic tool that makes displaying data and finding equations associated with that data very easy. So this is sample data that would be found if you were to do something like drop a ball. So if I dropped a ball from a height of 5 meters, it would take about a second to hit the ground. From 10 meters, 1.4 seconds, so on and so forth. Is 0, 0 a valid data point? What do you think?
Yes.
If I dropped the ball from a height of 0 meters, would you expect it to take 0 seconds? 0, 0 is a valid data point. You should always think to yourself if 0, 0 is a valid data point. So we can put that data point in. To create the graph, you select the data. Go to Insert, Scatter. The biggest mistake students make is that they go to line. They think they want a line chart. You do not want a line chart. All right, it will give you a totally incorrect chart. Column or bar charts are nice and pretty, but they're not scientific. You want the scatter plot with no lines on it. All right, so there it creates the plot for you. Real simple. It gives you a few different views. I like this view. All right, what do we have on the x-axis? We have height. This is the variable that you are controlling. Make sure you put in the units. Here we have time. And that's in seconds. And since we only have one data trend, we can just get rid of that. We don't need a legend. You should have a title on there. But the big thing is we want to add a trend line. So if you right-click on a data point, you can select Add Trend Line. Try linear first. See what it looks like. Looking at this, does that look like it's a linear fit?
No.
It doesn't look like the linear fits. All right. Initially, you might have looked at it and thought, okay, maybe it's a line that will describe this data, but it's not, clearly. This is too low. It looks like that there's a curve here, so we're going to format the trend line. Try a polynomial next. Polynomial just means that you have multiple terms. One of them has a square in it. And then display equation on the chart. All right, that's a much better fit. So this is the equation that would describe this particular experiment. So the way you would add a title is you're going to go to Layout. Make sure the chart is selected. You go to Layout. And then under Chart Title, you can say above the chart. And then it should be something along the lines of the dependence of height on time to fall. Something along those lines should work. It's kind of a big title, so we can shrink that down to a more reasonable size because we want to be able to see that data. All right, and that's that.